Car payments are crushing families, and it's about to get worse. Dealers are nervous. You might think missing a car payment is no big deal, but right now, auto loan delinquencies are at their highest in over 30 years. Millions are falling behind, and it's not just subprime borrowers. This car payment crisis is worse than you think. If you're working hard and still struggling to keep up with your car payments, you're not alone. The average new car payment in 2024 hit $730, and used cars aren't much better at $520. Auto loan debt has ballooned to $1.64 trillion, making up about 9% of household debt. Delinquencies are rising, with serious delinquencies climbing from 2.53% in 2023 to 2.9% in 2024. If you're feeling the squeeze, I think it's time for you to take action. You can talk to your lender before you miss a payment, because they may offer options like changing your due date, deferring payments, or extending your loan. Refinancing could also lower your monthly payments. Don't wait until it's too late. Now hit subscribe if you're new, and drop a like for the algorithm. We're going to break down this topic. Let's get into our feature videos.
I want to know what y'all's car payments are every month, because I refuse to believe that I am the only person with a high car payment, and I refuse to believe that my husband is the only man with a high truck payment. I don't know if y'all see it, but I literally see vehicles posted for sale now for like $100,000 to almost $200,000. And there is absolutely no way that people are purchasing these vehicles without paying a high car payment. So y'all are mad at me, and I know that I am not the only person with these high-ass car payments. I'm not. And other people just might not be telling you what their car payments are, but there are a lot of people with these high car payments for absolutely no reason. Vehicles now are not the same cost as vehicles used to be. I can look online and find a hoopty, and it's going to be like $15,000. That is wild. So please, tell me what your car payments are, because I need to prove a point that I am not the only person in this predicament, especially people that bought their cars a few years ago during the pandemic. That is when the cars started getting really high, which is when I bought our vehicles. So tell me, do you have a high car payment or do you have a low car payment? Because there's got to be way more high car payments than just me.
I have no car payment. As a matter of fact, car prices have surged, with average new car prices nearing $50,000. Interest rates have also nearly doubled, making financing even more expensive. Insurance and maintenance costs have also increased. And these are the factors that are pushing monthly payments higher, with some borrowers paying over $1,000 a month. Then we have subprime auto loan delinquencies, which have reached 6.6% in January 2025, the highest since tracking began in 1994. Even prime borrowers are feeling the pressure, with 0.39% 60-day delinquencies in January 2025, up from 0.35% in January 2024.
So I have a $25,000 car loan that I'm trying to pay off in 2025. I got my car a year and a half ago. It's a beautiful car. It's a Honda Civic, so it's a very reliable vehicle. Although I don't completely regret my decision to finance a car, I do want to influence you if you are somebody who's in the process or who is looking into financing a vehicle. I have an 8.99% interest rate on my car, which is very high. And if you're someone who has an average or below average credit score, the chances are you're going to get an equally high interest rate. $12,000.
7-year loan.
Interest is really how they get you. So if you don't have an amazing credit score and you can't get an amazing interest rate, I would highly suggest. Second of all, owning a vehicle costs so much more money than meets the eye. You have to worry about your insurance, you have to worry about your maintenance, you have to worry about your tires, you have to change your tires like all the time. It generally just takes up a really high portion of your monthly income. On top of your car payments, it can get very heavy. And the last thing I'll say when it comes to car payments, when I think about my car payments and how much I spend on a monthly basis and how I could be investing that money, it makes me realize how much more of a mistake it was for me personally to finance my car. I'm not saying that financing is a bad decision, but I just really want you to have all the facts and to really assess your situation before you go ahead and do it, if you agree or disagree. And here is to making better financial decisions in 2025.
Apologies for the background music. Hope I don't get a copyright strike for the music in the background on the last one. Let's take a look at another one.
Y'all, the reason why I'm sharing this information with you guys, I don't want you guys to be like 17 thinking about getting your dream car. If you don't have the money for it, don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I just want to document my journey, how I'm going to get rid of it, right? So basically, boom, I financed this car. The vehicle in total was $39,000, right? But I was upside down $10,000, basically like $10,000. I traded in my old Kia, and I didn't know, the dealership didn't tell me that the Kia's been in a lot of accidents. It hit a motorcycle, it hit a person. Like, they didn't tell me none of this shit when I got the Kia. I'm thinking like nothing's wrong with the Kia. It hasn't been in no car crashes. I asked him, he said no. So I'm thinking everything's okay. Everything was not okay. But it is what it is. I financed it for 14, what is it called? 14%?
14%.
I financed it for that, and my loan was $46,000. Almost 2 years later, the car is still, I still have $40,000 on the car. So basically, I've been paying for fucking what? I want to tell you guys, but I don't want to show you guys my VIN number. It's crazy. And it's like, this shit is just like, you know, me struggling right now. My mom doesn't know I'm struggling. My mom is struggling too. And it's just like, it's hard because like, I've been making the ends meet with DoorDash. If it wasn't for DoorDash, I wouldn't even be able to eat. And it's like, this car is on my dad's name and it's on my name. So I don't want to fuck up my dad's credit. My dad's trying to get a house. He just got a house. He sold his house and now he wants to get another house. I don't want to mess up his car, like his credit, because my dad has really good credit, like 700. This car is on my name, is my dad's name.
I mean, 14% and the monthly payment of $978 is wild. And the fact that consumers are cutting back on spending and delinquencies are rising in auto loans, credit cards, and home credit lines. The resumption of federal student loan payments adds another layer of financial strain. If your credit has improved, refinancing could lower your monthly payments. And if you can no longer afford your car, selling it might be a viable option. Never give down payment to the dealer. They will just put that payment on the back end. Another thing is to get pre-approved from your credit union or personal bank before you walk into that dealership. And if you want to make a down payment on the car, then you give that payment to your lender directly. Let's take a look at some more.
Miss Scott, how much did you put down?
$200.
2 rags. And how much are you paying per month?
$500.
500. How long are you financing for?
For life.
For
For
life.
life. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm so embarrassed to talk about this. Okay, so I'm literally so embarrassed to talk about this. I bought a car at an astronomical interest rate because, first of all, I don't know any better. And my aunt didn't know because my family always bought their cars in cash. And nobody knew about what it was like to take out a loan on a freaking car. So, long story short, I pay the bank that like thousands of dollars in like one check payment. Lo and behold, I didn't know that you have to actually call their finance department and let them know you want that, say, $10,000 to go towards the principal of your freaking loan. So apparently, I have so much to pay on my car, but they literally took half of it as finance charges. Like, what? This is illegal. It should be illegal. Like, literally, my car would have been paid off if it wasn't for these. I don't care that I have a $700 car note. I don't care.
Because I'm in this car a lot, right? Think about it. We come to work, to the gym, to the stores. We're in this car going 2 hours every day. Best believe that I'm going to drive something that I like and that I'm comfortable in. And I don't care about that Apple CarPlay, whatever everybody's obsessed with. What I care about is that my windows roll up and down, that I don't have any check engine lights, and that my brakes aren't screeching. Because having an unreliable car is inconvenient. Trust me, I've had my handful of cash cars. I've been in hoopties. It was all that I could afford back then. Car troubles were the worst. So yeah, I'll pay my $700 car note. And best believe, yes, I am going to buy the maintenance package because my car needs to be on schedule for its maintenance. And listen, the real flex is buying a nice car cash, right? But we don't all have it like that, but we can't afford a little, $700 payment. And I'm cool with that. Y'all are going to come for me, but y'all have fun on the side of the road. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I believe in life, sometimes you have to take
Okay.
a risk.
She was in
That
part
risk
1.
Was me willing to give him my car keys.
So this
I
is a
just met him
follow-up.
on TikTok, y'all. He said he was willing to help me out, and I was like, at this point, let me just get the help. And I feel like, low-key, my car payment is due in 4 days, y'all. I have only $2 on my Chase account, y'all. And it's the 15th. My car payment is due on the 19th of every month. And
I don't get paid until next week. So it's like, how am I gonna even like? I don't know, y'all. And I don't want to use the GoFundMe money until I get enough to be able to like put a chunk of money towards my principal. So I'm just gonna leave it up there in my bio. But and I just see some of you guys, oh, she just keeps making.
So basically, in her first video, she was complaining about the high car payment and being delinquent on it. And somehow along the line, she has a GoFundMe contributing to the fact that she reached out to the public on social media and she's getting help. But the car payment is still there. But now she's saying that the car payment is up to $1,200 because she missed a couple payments. So are we supposed to bail her out based on her mistake? It's just wild how we continue making the same decision over and over again. I just believe that insanity is real. Let's continue.
Dumb decisions after dumb decisions, y'all. I live in Port St. Lucie, Florida. If you know what Port St. Lucie, Florida is, it's like a retirement place where old people come to retire. If I rent my car on Turo, it's most likely not going to get like rented out. He lives in Miami, Florida, something like that, y'all. And he was willing to help me out. And I said, okay, Miami's a busy city. He was explaining to me, y'all. He gave me his driver's license and everything. Until today, I still don't know him like that, but still I'm willing to take the risk. You know what I'm saying? He was willing to help me out. He gave me updates about my car and everything, y'all. I'm going to pick up my car in the beginning of April, y'all. But this month, I really cannot afford my car payments. I don't have any options left. And my dad is too greedy. He's not going to give me the money. He's not going to give me $1,200 to turn my car payment.
Talk about being strong and independent in today's current economic situation. The car payment crisis is real and it's affecting many, as you see just now. But if you're feeling the pressure, you have to take action now. Talk to your lender, explore refinancing, or consider selling your car. You don't need to wait until it's too late. And that's all I have to say for now. Plus, those in the parts department, we're just waiting for you to come back for when something else goes wrong. Because if it's not under warranty, then you're going to have to come out of pocket. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, I'll be leaving the link to all those videos in the description box. Shout out to those ladies who took the time out of their day to share with us their experiences. And all credit goes to them. Until next time.